What's up, my goodies? And I'm back. This is your Kuya Jopoy, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please don't forget to click the subscribe button. Salamat po. And for today's video, we'll be talking about, as you have read, nakita nyo naman po sa title and sa thumbnail ng video na ito, we'll be talking about overcoming anxiety. Pero disclaimer lang po, I am not a professional, so I'm just gonna share my thoughts about it and also my personal experiences, because I myself is a living testimony that it is possible that we can overcome anxiety. Without further ado, pag-usapan na natin and how to overcome your anxieties. Today, pag-uusapan po natin and how to overcome how to overcome anxiety, because all of us, we are going through a lot. And ang hirap po pag anxiety po ang kalaban natin. Ang hirap pag ito yung kalaban natin kasi all of us, parang ito yung nagkocontrol sa buhay natin eh. And if this one is not functioning well and it gives us trouble every day, I'm telling you, every day is just going to be another battle that is so hard to defeat. Before I share my tips on how to overcome anxiety, I'd like to share first my story on my anxiety. It started last year around October, and I cannot sleep well. Hindi ako makatulog ng maayos. Minsan po nanginginig na lang po ako and I am sweating, like super sweating, and umabot po sa point na minsan nakatitig na lang po ako dun sa sa bintana, and I am just looking at it and not thinking about the time until nare-realize ko na lang umaga na pala, and it was so hard because I was struggling with myself. I was thinking about, am I worth it? Am I enough? Am I deserving? Or I was also thinking that probably I'm useless. I was unproductive and ang dami kong frustration sa buhay ko at that time. That is why I was struggling with anxiety. And then all of a sudden, this anxiety already manifested on my physical, because the same month, October, I was sent to the clinic one time kasi I was having nosebleed, like extreme nose bleeding, that it lasted for 1 hour. But the nurses wanted me to they wanted to send me to the hospital, pero ayoko po. So I decided to go home. When I got home, I rested. Pero it did not stop there, because the next day I still went to school, and then because I think it was examination day, and I still went to school para to attend my classes. But I was just able to attend my first class because after that, again, dumugo na naman po yung ilong ko. I was sent back to the clinic, but this time the clinic didn't want me to go home, but they wanted to send me immediately to the hospital because it was not normal. Yes, it wasn't normal because my blood pressure was sky high, 180 over 100, so I was really sick, so sick, and to the extent that I had to be checked by doctors. And ayun po, I found out na I was not just high blood, I was also having heart problems. So it was not easy. I asked my friends, I asked my church mates to allow me to sleep over sa bahay nila because I cannot sleep on my own. When I am at home, pag nasa bahay lang po ako, parang ang hirap po matulog kasi umaabot po minsan na naiisip ko na lang po, natatakot na lang po ako na matulog. I was thinking na baka hindi na ako magising. So it was really sad. I was having hard times, and those people who have anxiety, they know how hard it is when the struggle is in the mind, because you don't know, it comes without warning, and you don't know when will it end. No? Minsan nawawala siya when you are distracted with a lot of things. No? Ang dami mong ginagawa. No? You will be distracted, pero when you're already alone and you're at home, minsan nga kahit may kasama ka pa, bumabalik yung anxiety mo. And it got worse because of the pandemic. I really felt I was hopeless to the extent that I was already thinking about death. I was afraid that death would come to me on a situation wherein I still feel that I am not satisfied with my life. I was afraid that it might come. And right now, kung saan I'm still trying to figure out kung anong gusto ko sa buhay ko and what I wanted to do in my life and the things that I wanted to pursue, and I still feel na ang dami ko pang gustong gawin and I don't want death to come yet. Yes, yung fear of the unknown. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but I still wanted to wake up. You know, that gusto ko pa rin gumising. But there are times, and I'm gonna be honest, there are times that I feel hopeless and helpless, that I wanted it to end. No? Parang gusto ko na lang matapos ang lahat. It's really sad, no? It's really sad that ganun yung nangyayari sa akin. Question is, how did I overcome it? And was it easy? Unang-una, it was not easy. And the question is, how did I overcome my anxiety? Well, again, I'm not a professional. Number one is to get real. Get real with yourself. Admit that you need help. Admit that you are going through something. Admit that there is something going on in your mind and you have no control about it. You don't have to pretend that you got it all figured out. You don't have to pretend that everything is just so fine with your life. You don't need to pretend about it. You just have to be real and accept it. Because without acceptance, it's not gonna be possible for you to overcome it. Okay? So, ayun, I had to be real with myself that there is nothing wrong. There is something wrong with me. There is really something wrong. I don't have to pretend that I am perfect. I don't have to pretend that I have got it all figured out. My life is a mess. Number two, what I did was know your worth. Know your value. Know who you are. Kasi that's what one of the greatest mistake that I did in my life. Yun yung mali ko eh. Yung naging center of identity ko yung mga ginagawa ko, yung naging center of identity ko yung the things that I am capable of doing, and the relationships that I have, the friends that I have. Parang yun yung naging center of identity ko. And when I cannot be with my friends anymore, when I cannot be with the people that I love, when I cannot do the things that I used to do, everything fell apart. It's not my worth. My worth was more than anything else in this world. And I wanted to understand that today, that you are so precious. You cannot give up life right now just because you're going through something. Don't give up right now because you cannot just be with your friends. You don't have anybody with you right now. And if you think that you become unproductive, you become less valued, by the people, you feel like devaluated, don't give up, because your worth is more than that. You are so unique in your way. So do not let yourself be defined the things that you possess, because when these things are no longer here, I'm telling you, it will be a total wreck. So I want you to understand today that your worth is not based on the outside. Your worth is not based on the relationship that you have, but your worth is based on who you are. You are precious. You are such an amazing person. So know who you are. Know your worth. Number 3 that I did, is I controlled my meditations. It is true that we cannot control the things that are going on in our mind, because it will just Anxiety just comes without warning. Anxiety does not come with the warning. It comes without warning. And you cannot control everything that is going on in your mind, but you can control what to meditate. No, you can choose what to meditate. Meditate on what is good and what is true, what is pure, whatever is praiseworthy. Do not overthink things. Don't make your situation worse by overthinking it. Do not exaggerate things. No, and though it is sometimes almost impossible to control, but it is possible not to meditate on it. So feed your mind with things that are beneficial for you. Just stop focusing yourself on the things that are negative. And because of that, the fourth thing that I'd like to share to you is trying out new habits. Try to discover new things, and try to discover some things na hindi mo pa nagagawa. If you siguro probably after this pandemic, if you can go travel. If you can enjoy a lot of things, go enjoy your life, because there's so much things that life can offer than negative things. There's a lot of things that pwede mong i-enjoy sa buhay mo. Kaya enjoy your life. Just explore what you can do. Do not limit yourself in the four corners of your room. Do not limit yourself on, I am not talented, hindi ako makakapagsayaw, kaya ayoko mag-TikTok kasi I don't know how to dance. No. You can explore. It's not just about having talent, guys. It's also rediscovering yourself by allowing yourself to be exposed with new things. Ganon. Number 5 is disconnect and connect. Disconnect with toxic people, disconnect with habits that are not good, that are not very, very helpful para sa iyo. Disconnect with your social media. If you are going through with something, if you have anxiety, stop posting on social media. But I'm not trying to take your freedom and your rights about it, but if you keep on posting on social media about what is happening in your mind, people might think that you are just seeking for an attention, and you know what, it's not gonna help, because people will always they will always have something to say, and they will comment on your posts, and you will find yourself it's not really helping you. However, you can connect to people. You can start connecting to people who can help you, like your friends. Look for friends who's going to accept you, but who's not going to tolerate you. They will be there not to pamper you with what is going on, but they're going to give you advice. They're going to help you. They're going to be with you as you go through that phase of your life. So connect with your friends, connect with mentors, people who are more mature than you, your parents. You can just connect with your parents. Connect to these people. Have a strong relationship, have a strong bond with this kind of people who is going to be with you in this situation. You don't have, yes, we are having social distancing, but you don't have to distance yourself with the society. There are people who is out there who genuinely cares for you. You don't have to distance yourself with people. You just have to choose right people to connect with. Lastly, connect with God. And I don't mean it in a religious way, because I'm not religious either. I just love God. I realized that in that situation of my life, there is nobody else who would love me more than anyone else than God, who would help me more than anyone else than God. Connect with God through prayer. And you know what? Prayer might not change anything right now, because sometimes prayer does not change things, but it changes us. But at least it will give you peace that you need, and that's what you need right now more than anything else. If you have anxiety, that's what you need, peace. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. If you feel like you have learned something, I hope I have helped you in the least that I can do. You can comment down below. Please comment down below if I was able to help you. And if you think there are people in your life or there are people around you who needs to hear this, you can send them this video so that matulungan din po sila. And that's it for today. Thank you so much everyone, my goodies. Thank you po sa lahat ng mga nandito who's supporting me. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and you can comment down below kung ano pang pwede natin pag-usapan dito sa channel ko. And if you feel like sharing this to others, please don't hesitate, and I'd be glad to help other people also. Thank you so much, and please help me spread the good news and the good vibes here in my channel. Thank you so much everyone, and shalom.